Missing persons case turned manhunt. North Carolina authorities believe that this is their man. But many questions, they loom tonight, including why police in Georgia say Wilmington police are leading a death investigation in Savannah. The man at the center of a missing persons turned murder investigation out of North Carolina.
What we have here is a fugitive warrant.
William Haven Hicks of Myrtle Beach arrested this week in the Market Common area, now facing murder and kidnapping charges. Police in Wilmington say those are all related to the disappearance of Casey Johnson, who police believe was murdered late last week in Wilmington. Hicks at first chose to fight extradition, seeking a local hearing, but changing his mind after the judge admitted he'd have to wait longer at J. Reuben Long Detention Center before an official extradition hearing.
I'd like to waive extradition, ma'am.
Okay. And you're sure?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then the process will move forward.
Hicks has a background of criminal behavior going back nearly 5 years. A SLED background check showed he admitted to or was convicted of several crimes, including assault, vandalism, and burglary. I tried reaching a family member of Hicks over the phone.
Hello, we are not available now.
We also went by the area where he was arrested. Neighbors did not want to go on camera, but told me they were not shocked by the arrest. Our Wilmington affiliate station reporting tonight that Johnson was a trans woman, and the death has rocked that local community. Johnson's partner reacting to Hicks's arrest.
I just wish I would have stopped her from going out that door that day. If I could go back in time and stop that from happening, I would.
Tonight, there is still some mystery with a case not here, nor in Wilmington, but in Savannah, Georgia. Authorities there pulled a body out of the Savannah River, that is, at the border between South Carolina and Georgia. Now, they say Wilmington police, that's the lead agency involved in this case. I've spent all day trying to see if Wilmington police believe that body found is in connection to their case against Hicks.
Deputies here say they've worked around the clock since October to find out what happened to Trey Montrose. The sheriff calls it one of the most brutal cases he's ever investigated. In mid-October, deputies got a call of a body found on Victor White Road in Florence County. It shocked neighbors and left them on edge. Officers worked the case, but soon determined 23-year-old Trey Lee Montrose wasn't killed on Victor White Road, but in Darlington County.
Florence County did a great job initially gathering information, and it was given to our homicide team.
Darlington County Sheriff James Hudson says right now they're just not ready to say exactly where Montrose was murdered, but will release it in due time. He says their investigation has found that Montrose was confined in a dog kennel so he couldn't move before he was shot and killed. Hudson calls it one of the most brutal cases he's ever worked.
Unfortunately, we are dealing with a rash of incidents where people do not have any respect for human life anymore.
In the past 22 days, 4 people have been charged with murder and kidnapping in Montrose's death. The sheriff says community tips helped, along with other key information that unraveled the case.
We're just thankful that we have people that does have a conscience. You know, sometimes you can be involved in things and at the end of the day, it does bother you about what you was involved in, and you want to tell the truth and tell what happened.
Coventry Boulevard goes through multiple residential neighborhoods. After 2 deadly incidents like you just mentioned, residents tell me that safety doesn't end with just a few crosswalks.
When you drive down Coventry Boulevard in Myrtle Beach, you see people walking on sidewalks and riding their bikes.
The amount of foot traffic through here is extraordinary because of the people that live here. And we've got multiple crosswalks coming through on Coventry that people just blow through.
Resident Chris Bryant first expressed her concerns to Myrtle Beach officials in 2020. She was told that the signs and crosswalks on the road were upgraded to be more visible by motorists.
My response was, well, it may not be now, but it's going to be a problem. And it's going to be a costly problem.
In January alone, there have been 2 deadly traffic incidents, a pedestrian killed on Thursday morning and a cyclist killed earlier this month.
The people driving the cars, their lives will never be the same. We've got to fix this problem.
And with the public bringing drivers from all over to Coventry Boulevard, she says stop signs or traffic lights are a necessity.
Well, they could afford to put in a stoplight to help the public's traffic flow. Okay. where's our stoplight?
I also spoke with some high school students who tell me that there's been multiple times when they've almost gotten hit by a car on Coventry Boulevard. I also reached out to the Myrtle Beach spokesman, and he tells me that the city is aware of the concerns that these incidents raise, and they don't know quite yet what the city is going to do, but they will look into additional safety measures that they can provide, along with additional traffic enforcement and public information.